Oh, it's you. Hi, team. The energy is low today. I am what one might call slung over. Don't know what kind of words this website filters, so for now I'm slung over. I was in Buffalo, New York, really not so long ago, to catch my boyfriend's show. I did end up being able to go, just not as early as I'd originally wanted. Got home at like 4 a.m. and America has a wide selection of White Claw flavors that we don't have here. Just something I noticed yesterday. So I'm actually getting 2 new tattoos tomorrow. I'm like properly starting on my leg sleeve. I just thought I'd go ahead and do a little tattoo tour because I've literally always wanted to do that. My whole life I've always wanted to be hot and tattooed, and now at the very least I am tattooed. And I just thought we could go for a little tour, and then I'll drop in tomorrow once I've got my new pieces. I guess we'll start with the hands. My first tattoo ever actually is this inner finger one that says writer. They tattooed me when I was 17, and I thought it was a good idea because I've always wanted to be a writer. And imagine having the word writer tattooed on you and then never becoming a writer. It would be embarrassing, right? Which was my train of thought at the time. It was like to force myself to make sure I never stopped pursuing being a writer, that it would be embarrassing if I had writer tattooed on me and then didn't follow through with it. So there's that. Next is this. Not giving you the finger, but I might as well be. This is actually how I learned that I'm allergic to red ink, which was super fun. Really cool to see. If you've never figured out you're allergic to a color of ink before, it's a really interesting process to watch your body reject that color. Anyways, this is my first of what's gonna become tomorrow 3 Kurt Vonnegut tattoos. Kurt Vonnegut is my favorite author. This is the symbol he puts like on the sides of all of his books. It's also frequently throughout the pages. We've also got the Aquarius logo, because what else could I possibly be other than an Aquarius? And of course, one of my favorite tattoos, Woodstock from the Peanuts. Love that guy. Oh, I also forgot I've got this mushroom on my other thumb. There's the thumb tats. Let's get into my patchwork sleeve. So this is Kurt Vonnegut's self-portrait / autograph. I really like that one. This is a matchbook I got in Auckland, New Zealand. It just has a perfect match because I just really wanted to get a tattoo when I was in Auckland, because I didn't really rock with Auckland like that, but that's where I had to fly into and fly out of. So at the end of my trip, after spending so long in like cool places and then I'm in Auckland, I was like, well, classic getting a tattoo for serotonin reasons. This one is from my favorite band, one of my favorite bands, Peach Pit. It's from their album cover, Being So Normal. So you can see it's the hands. This is Being So Normal on there. Peach Pit actually responded to my story when I first got this, and I posted that. That was a tremendous moment for me. Love you, PP, always. Next is this random drawing. Says I can feel the warmth it brings. It's from a Cage the Elephant song. In hindsight, it's probably not a tattoo I would have gotten if I were not on at the time. Breeze Blocks, the Alt J song, says please don't go. What is it? A cinder block. Breeze Block is just British person for cinder block. Peace sign turtle, self-explanatory, think it's cute. I got the fig for a Sylvia Plath quote that if you are a woman in your 20s, you surely know, because I relate to it more and more with every passing day. I feel like I cannot possibly be all of the people I'd like to be. This is a reminder to just bite from as many figs as I can, and I don't just have to devour one. Next, little witchy teacup, super cute. This is actually one I did myself. This is the mark of the burglar from The Hobbit. So you might remember, if you've ever seen that movie, or if you've read the book, that Gandalf marks Bilbo's front door with the mark of the burglar so that the dwarves know where to find him. And that is the mark that's on the door. So I did that one myself this summer, actually. What else? Oh, Snoopy. Snoopy on the Great Pumpkin, because obviously I love the peanut. That's wrong thumb. But obviously I love the Peanuts, and I love the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So I got that one. It was a Friday the 13th flash piece. This was also a Friday the 13th flash piece. The moon with some bats. This is the Fool, which is my favorite tarot card. I love the Fool's Journey. Whenever I pull the Fool, I get really stoked. I just think it's like my favorite card in the deck. This last one on my sleeve is the symbol from the Dead Poets Society, which is my favorite movie. So it's like not really a prominent part of the film, but you do see it. So I do have a couple pieces on my torso that I don't know how much YouTube likes showing body. So I might just describe it and maybe I will insert a photo. So on my sternum, I have a tattoo that says Muse. Not after the band, which I was shocked to learn is what my boyfriend thought. For like a full year of our relationship, he thought that I had a tattoo for the band Muse. It's actually for the Seven Muses, because what a beautiful idea. My first tattoo that I got at the same time as this one is on my ribs here, and it is a Harry Potter tattoo. They did tattoo me when I was 17, and I did want a Harry Potter tattoo, but I think it's cooler than a lot of Harry Potter tattoos. It's just the outline of the castle, and I think that's pretty neat. If I'm gonna have a Harry Potter tattoo on my body, I feel I cannot complain too much about that one. Next, on these parts of my ankles, this says nice to see you, and this ankle says nice to be seen. It's not from anything. I just came up with it once and I liked it, so I wanted to get it tattooed. And then the tattoos bled out horribly and it's almost illegible, which is sick. And then I also have in here the alchemy symbol to create, and I honestly don't know if that's true because I found that online and I was having a mental breakdown on my birthday, so I was like, yes, let me get my next tattoo. So I got that one, and I was horribly overcharged for it. They took advantage of me, which is fine. Peace sign, stick and poke. I got a lot of stick and pokes. I'm afraid to admit I have many stick and pokes. This one turned out pretty well. Next, I have the word endless on my thigh. Lots of people think it's a Frank Ocean tattoo. The truth is, it's just a word that I like. In a matching position, got the symbol for Venus, because girl power or whatever. I just liked it. I just like it. You know, I used to think in the beginning, when I first started getting tattoos, they had to have a lot of meaning, but they don't. Sometimes you can just put things on your body for any reason. This next one is my latest one. Boom. Hippie frog. Oh, this one. I forgot about this one. Stick and poke. But it's the cover for Once Upon a Time. When I was younger, I published like a Rupi Kaur type of poetry book online. I've obviously taken it down now because it sucked ass. It was really bad. But it was cool because I've always wanted to publish something. It was the first thing I've published on like a large scale. So I don't regret getting that tattooed at all. What is my least favorite tattoo? Maybe this one. I do love Breeze Blocks by Alt J, but I just don't love the tattoo itself. Maybe the alchemy symbol on my ankle, just because I don't even know if that's like fucking what it actually means or if it's just something I found on Pinterest. And also, it was like a really, really bad birthday, and they charged me like way too much money for a piece that size. Just kind of sucked. What's my favorite tattoo? Woodstock is gonna be up there for me. Also, Mr. Vonnegut here, I think, is gonna be super up there for me. I love him dearly, and I imagine that my next two are probably going to sit among my favorites that I have. Those are all my tattoos for the time being. And then I guess I'll check back in with you tomorrow and show you the progress. Hey, I'm back many days later, in fact, because my tattoo artist was sick and had to cancel. So now it is 5 days later than expected, and I'm a little bit worried because I am leaving on my backpacking trip on Sunday, and that is not a lot of time to let my tattoo heal, but I just wanted them so bad that we're gonna make it work. I got the two. I think I'm just gonna have to insert pictures of them because I have like the second skin on them and they look like ink sacs. This is my Twilight tattoo, but you see? Kind of weird, it's got an ink sac on it. There's my other one, the Kurt Vonnegut tattoo, so cute. My leg is so much cooler now. Obviously, I've got a lot of work done on my sleeve, but my legs have been looking embarrassing, and now they look cool. Well, it would seem like Sprite wants to play, so I will make my exit. Thanks so much for watching, as always. Subscribe if it moves ya, and I'll see you in the next one.